Okay, so now after I tone comes the acid, which is either an alpha hydroxy acid or a salicylic acid, which if you watched my videos before, my skincare videos, I was using the Neutrogena Rapid Defense 8-Hour Lotion. That works amazingly. I mean, I liked it a lot. That was my salicylic acid, which I would put on at this point. What I did is I changed it to the Paula's Choice brand, and it's Skin Perfecting 2% BHA liquid. It's a liquid. So all you do is, just like you use with the toner, you get your cotton pad, you pour some on there, and you put it all over. It's been working great. I mean, I really can't tell a difference in the Neutrogena and this. I still went through the peeling phase with this, even though I was already using a salicylic acid. So this might be a little bit stronger, maybe a little bit better quality. I'm not sure, but I like it. I mean, it works very well. And I got the liquid because I expected to use it as my toner, but I couldn't use this night and day, because my skin started getting dry, I mean, tight, like where I couldn't even laugh, where I felt like I was going to crack. So I only use it at night. Now, I use this for the most part every day. There's a special alpha hydroxy treatment that she has, which is a weekly resurfacing treatment with 10% alpha hydroxy acid. Now this I use about once or twice a week, and this I love. I'm telling you, this stuff is amazing. When you put this on, that next morning you wake up and your skin just looks like a baby's butt. It just looks so plump and juicy and pretty and glowing. Now before I was using that, I was using this over the Neutrogena, which is the alpha hydroxy face cream, 8% alpha hydroxy acid from Walgreens. I still love this, but it's more for the winter because it's a cream. So I'm going to save this for the winter, and I can wear this under my makeup during the winter time. This is also a liquid. So you just use your pad, pour some on there, put it all over your face, and you can go. Well, you don't use it during the day, use it at night. You can either leave it on for 10 minutes and rinse it off, or you can leave it on overnight. I leave it on overnight. My skin isn't that sensitive, but I can't use this every day because it's very strong. So tonight I'm going to use the alpha hydroxy acid because I haven't used it in a while. So you're just going to put a little bit on your pad, and you want to make sure you don't miss your pad, because this darn little bottle is $28. I almost died. Expensive, but it works good, have to say. So get some on your pad, and I always start where my pores are. This area right here is where I always start. That's the part that needs the most help. And then I move over to where my dark spots are. Get under here where I break out again, and then go to my forehead where I have lines. I have noticed my lines diminishing with using these products. That's the good thing. And you don't need a lot, which is good, because like I said, that darn little bottle is expensive. So I get it everywhere. Don't get this around your eyes unless you're not sensitive. This one I could use around my eyes, but I can't use any of these around my eyes. They will dry out so fast. So at this point I use either the BHA or the AHA, which is alpha hydroxy acid. I don't know what the BHA is. I think it's beta hydroxy acid, but I'm not sure. But this is salicylic acid. Then I want to leave that on. It says 10 minutes, which I usually try to wait 10 minutes just to let it do its thing before I put anything on top. So I'll be back in 10 minutes. Okay, so my 10 minutes is up. I went ahead and waited the 10 minutes. Now, to the next thing that my dermatologist recommended for my melasma. And of course you probably knew this, it's going to be the hydroquinone 4%. He prescribed this to me and said to use it every night. And I can use it during the day, but he gave me some for dry skin, and it has sunscreens in it, but he gave me for dry skin, so it's too oily, too greasy for me to use. So after I've used either of my acids, like I said before, the alpha hydroxy or the salicylic acid, I'm going to use my hydroquinone 4% prescribed. Okay. And this tube will probably last me forever and ever and ever, because a little goes such a long way. Whoa. And I have to be careful when I get it out. It separates. I don't like that. Whoa. I got too much out. But see that? That's way too much. So, I'm just going to take what I need. And I just put it on my dark spots. And rub it in. And see, the doctor told me that, of course, there's no cure for melasma, and you can go to a place to get laser done, but because of the type of the skin that I have, it's possible that they can make it worse and not better. So, he said if I do this regimen every night until the dark marks go away, I can never be in the sun again. He said, I don't care what happens from now on, you can't be in the sun. So, I put this there, and then I kind of take it all over with I just kind of blend it in all over. And that was way too much. But my melasma is here, here in this area, and same thing over here, here, and then again in this area, which is weird. But I mean, it's fine there. I prefer it there than on my forehead or on my nose. So I just kind of rub it in everywhere so I don't waste it. But yeah, he said I basically am banned from the sun, and I don't know if I'm doing this in vain because I love the sun. Now I have taken precaution. I do wear sunscreen every day. If I leave the house, I wear sunscreen. I wear my BB cream, or I wear, you know, a sunscreen. I wear sunglasses. I don't necessarily just be out in the sun deliberately, but I even asked him, what if, you know, I go to the lake with my kids or we go to a picnic? He said, no, you can't do any of that. And me having dark marks on my face is not that serious, you know. Okay, so then you take a little bit more and you put it on the other side. And this basically is full of antioxidants and supposed to help fight free radicals and do skin repairing. Has skin identical ingredients. You should want to check out her website. She has a lot of information. And that's why I like to use her products, because she seems very knowledgeable. Okay, so that was the serum. And like I said, right now I'm just doing samples of serums to see which one I'm going to buy. And And because her products, they're not like department store expensive, but they're not drugstore cheap either. So I've been buying a couple things at a time. I'll try the I'll buy something, get samples, and then try the next thing that I want to try, that I want to buy. So right now I'm in the serum process. And then after I do the serum, I'll add some moisturizer. And you don't really need the moisturizer afterwards, but like I said, I like my face to just suck up anything it can that's good for it. So I have a sample of the Earth Sourced Antioxidant Enriched Natural Moisturizer, which is the one I'm going to wind up buying. I love it. It's so light, but it has a lot of good stuff in it. Then I've been using the Skin Recovery Moisturizer as well, which matches the serum. This one I use on my eyes. I was going to get this one at first, but what I did is I got the Skin Recovery Hydrating Treatment Mask. So this is basically this on steroids. This is a treatment mask, a moisturizing treatment mask. So once I'm done with this sample, I'm not going to buy it. I'm just going to stick with the mask, and I'm going to get this moisturizer, which is the all natural, 98% natural moisturizer. It really works really well. So I'm just going to use this. No, I'm lying. I'm going to use the antioxidant, the Earth Source moisturizer. Just put that everywhere. And it's very light, and it goes on so easy. Oh, I love it. And like I said, all her serums and creams can go on your eyes as well. So. And none of this has clogged my pores or made me break out. I haven't had any issues. The only issues, like I said, I was overusing. And, yeah, I mean, it made my skin very smooth and tight, but I felt like I had Botox injections because I couldn't even talk without feeling like my face was going to crack. So I called customer service, and they're like, you need to back up off the exfoliation. So now I only use those acids at night, because they're just that potent. And that's it. Got the moisturizer done. Like I said, the Skin Hydrating Treatment Mask. I mean, it's always good to put some good stuff around your eyes. I don't do this all the time, but if my skin's feeling a little dry, I just put that on. And this is going to last forever because it's a 4-ounce tube, and I'm really only using it for my eyes. I may use it for because I heard rose water is so good for you, and I was using the rose water toner, rose water witch hazel toner before, and in order to incorporate the rose water again, I went ahead and got the Reviva Labs rose water facial spray, which it has aloe vera, herbs, minerals, and hyaluronic acid. So I basically take this and just, oh, it feels so good. And that's really it. Just let that soak in. And I'm done. So if you have any questions, if you know anything that I could do about my melasma, if you've suffered from it and got rid of it, or, you know, if you have any tips or anything, let me know.